If you're planning a trip to Okayama, don't miss these places. Japan has an overwhelming amount to offer, but through all the noise online, it's becoming harder and harder to find honest, non-sponsored lists of truly great locations. That's exactly why I started this series. I've been to Japan 3 times, spending about 2 months each trip, traveling as a full-time tourist. And I've explored almost the entire country, everywhere except Okinawa, the deep interior of Hokkaido and parts of Shikoku. So with that said, there should be something for everyone on this list. Let's get into it. So why Okayama? I visited Okayama on my second trip to Japan and stayed there for an entire week. Because of that, this list only includes places I personally visited and places you really shouldn't miss. And make sure to stay until the end, because I have a very important tip for you. Most people completely skip Okayama, and honestly, I get it. It doesn't shine as brightly as some of the nearby cities. But that's exactly what makes it special. Okayama is an excellent hub for day trips, with great train connections in every direction. And that doesn't mean the city itself has nothing to offer. To my surprise, Okayama Castle, the famous black castle, became one of my favorite castles in all of Japan. Right next to it, you'll find small restaurants and food huts where you can sit, relax, enjoy oyster udon and take in the view of the castle. Nearby is also a beautiful garden, perfect for slowing down and enjoying the atmosphere. Okayama is also famous for its peaches and fresh fruit. Just walking through the streets, tasting desserts made of local fruit is an experience on its own. One of the best day trips from Okayama is Miyajima. It's the large island near Hiroshima and very easy to reach. Just another short train ride followed by a ferry. This island is packed with some of the most iconic sites in Japan. And if you enjoyed Nara, you'll feel right at home, because deer roam freely all over the island. The most famous landmark is of course the floating torii gate. It's a breathtaking sight and something you have to see in person. But here's the thing, most people stop there. Miyajima has so much more to offer. Shrines are scattered all over the island. And this leads me to one of my biggest travel tips for Japan. Always look out for seasonal events. When I visited Miyajima in January, I discovered a small temple in the forest, hosting a traditional bow and arrow ceremony. Moments like this are what truly makes a trip unforgettable. That said, don't chase events only because you might miss out of my favorite temples on this island. It's only a short walk from the torii gate, but once you arrive, you'll understand why it stands out. The entire area is filled with small statues, and it's a place you'll never forget. Hiroshima is another must visit. Its history is well known, and the food alone is reason enough to go. But there's much more to the area than most people realize. If you're interested, I've made a deep dive video about the Hiroshima area, so make sure to check that out. One day trip I can absolutely recommend is Naoshima. It's the famous art island near Okayama, reachable by train and a short boat ride. Whether you love art or simply enjoy relaxing on a beautiful island, Naoshima is worth your time. The island is filled with art museums, outdoor installations and sculptures. Rent a bicycle and ride around, explore and take your time. The museums especially shine here. Let the installations sink in, slow down, and just enjoy the experience. Kurashiki is another popular destination close to Okayama. It's a beautiful historic town, perfect for a relaxed stroll, quiet, charming, and ideal if you want to slow down for a bit. If you're staying longer or want to explore the region more deeply, I have something special for you. Okunoshima, also known as Rabbit Island. It's located off the coast of Hiroshima and can be reached by train and ferry. Yes, it takes some time, but it's absolutely worth it. The island is filled with rabbits, and I really mean everywhere. Unlike other animal islands, you'll be surrounded by rabbits the moment you arrive. But that's not all. Okunoshima is also a tropical island with a dark past. It used to be a military battery and a poison gas production site, which was later abandoned. If you enjoy lost places, this island is perfect. Abandoned buildings, old fortifications, and rabbits following you everywhere as you explore. Next up is Onomichi, just around the corner. Onomichi is a small quiet seaside town and already worth visiting on its own. But it's also the starting point of one of the most scenic bicycle routes in Japan. You can rent a bike and ride across multiple islands, crossing bridges, passing citrus farms, and riding right above the ocean. There are different routes to choose from, and no matter which one you take, it's an experience you'll remember for life. Fukuyama is an interesting stop. The city itself is nice, and the castle right next to the Shinkansen station is impressive, but the real highlight lies just off the coast. Take a short bus ride to a beautiful fishing town, then board an old ferry to Sensuijima Island. It's a perfect place to swim, camp, relax, and enjoy nature. The local food is incredible, especially if you're open to trying traditional dishes. If you're using a rail pass, Himeji is a must. It's home to the largest and most famous castle in Japan, one that survived wars, fires, and centuries of history. Yes, it can be crowded, but it's absolutely worth seeing. Last on the list is Kobe. Most people only associate Kobe with beef, but the city has so much more to offer. It's easy to reach, especially from Okayama by Shinkansen. One highlight is taking the cable car up the mountain to visit the English Garden, offering stunning views above the city. From there you can walk down and discover waterfalls, forests, and quiet nature paths. The port area is also worth visiting, but one of my favorite spots in Kobe is Chinatown, especially at night with all the lights and photo opportunities. And beyond that, Kobe is filled with beautiful temples and shrines, many of them surprisingly quiet and empty. A truly underrated city. That sums up my top recommendations for the Okayama area. This list has something for everyone, and I hope it helps you plan your own adventure through Japan. If you want to support the channel, consider liking the video, subscribing, or checking out the links in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and stay safe.